Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Simple Gardening. In this video, we will be discussing on how to repot a chili plant and how to prune a chili plant during off season. As we all know, chili is the famous vegetable in the world, but as per the botanical terms, chili is a fruit, it's not a vegetable. There are almost 3000 cultivars in the world. And do you know that chili plants are perennial and they are very easy to grow in pots? Chilies can be grown in any type of climate and they are very vigorous bearers. And this is my potted chili plant, and I will be showing how to repot this and how to prune this in a very hard way. Pruning a chili plant always encourages the development of new shoots, as well as there will be an increase in yields. This is my 1-year-old chili plant. I had transplanted this plant in a 10-inch diameter pot. Since the plant has outgrown the pot, I decided to repot it. If we see the root ball, the bottom side of the root ball is a bit root bounded. You can have a look over here, whereas the adjacent sides of the root ball is not so much of root bound. However, I want to repot it since the pot has been become so small for the plant. And always remember, the bigger the pot, the more the fruit yield will be there. So I had taken a 14-inch diameter pot and I have drilled many drainage holes. Always remember, the container should have many drainage holes so that waterlogging problem will not be there. And this is my homemade potting soil. It's a mixture of coco peat, red soil, vermicompost, and a little bit of sand for better drainage. Fill 25% of the pot with the soil and place the root ball exactly in the middle of the pot so that the surroundings can be filled up with the soil. As we are filling the pot with the soil, we have to ensure that there will be no air pockets. We need to press firmly with our fingers onto the sides. Once the filling of the pot is completed, we need to irrigate, but before irrigation, I would like to prune my plant. Once I have pruned the plant, then I will be irrigating my plant. Before that, if it is required, just stake the plant. For time being, I am staking the plant. However, I will be doing a hard pruning. In this plant, for this plant, I will be doing a complete pruning, which means I will be cutting off all the branches, leaving only the main stem. Now let's see how to prune this plant. As I am living in a tropical region, and for me May is the peak summer, the production of any vegetable plant, let us talk about this chili plant. In May, the production will be very less. The flowers, though it blooms, the pollination will not be done. So this is the correct time to go for heavy pruning. And in the month of June ending, by July first week, we will be having a rainy season. And by the time the cessation of rains, the plant will start blooming and I'll be getting new vegetative growth as well as reproductive growth. I had pruned all the lateral branches and kept only the main stem. So this is called as heavy pruning. Now we can irrigate the plant sufficiently. At this moment, it is not required to give any sort of fertilizer to the plant. Since vermicompost is available, it will give the sufficient nutrient to the plant to grow. The pruned plant has to be kept for 1 or 2 days in a shady place so that it doesn't undergo any sort of stress. It's not required to worry about heavy pruning. With my experience, I have done many plants heavy pruning and I have got very good vegetative phase as well as good fruit production. On the last week of March, I did some heavy prunings for some of my chili potted plants, and you can have a look at those plants. There is very much vegetative growth, and by the time rain cessation occurs, I can expect very good flowering and good yields. I had done a very hard pruning for these chili plants. As you can see the cut parts of the branches, I have left only the main stem. Now you can see many lateral branches. And I am expecting that this plant will be flowering by the end of June. Once again, I would like to remind pruning always encourages new growth as well as an increase in flower and fruit production. That's it, friends, for today. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel Simple Gardening. Thanks for watching.